Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
What's up, everybody? Killer Keemstar here. Today, we're going to be reporting the news, book news, on the book Animal Farm.
She takes just like a woman.
Animal Farm is an interesting book. Can you stop? Animal Farm's an interesting book. Animal Farm is very similar to George Orwell's 1984. In 1984, Big Brother represents an oppressive, tyrannical government that draws its power from having the fake consent of the governed, the pseudo-consent, if you will. It secures this consent basically by a line. Animal Farm is no different, except instead of Big Brother, we have a big disgusting pig.
Queen Mary, she's my friend.
In order to have a comprehensive understanding of the theme of this book, you first need to understand the plot. This is the plot, boiled way down. First off, the animals don't like being ruled by people. The animals go, I don't want to be ruled by the people. I don't want no people no more. So they get rid of the people by overthrowing the one man with a gun. What? After they throw over the man, kick him out, kick out the man, they set up animalism. Animalism is their version of government. It has 7 steps. Allow me to explain those steps for you now. 1. Whatever goes upon 2 legs is an enemy. Enemy spotted. Terrorists win. Whatever goes upon 2 legs is an enemy. Whatever goes upon 4 legs or has wings is a friend. No animal shall wear clothes. No animal shall sleep in a bed. No animal shall drink alcohol. No animal shall kill any other animal, and all animals are equal. The scary thing about animalism, is the doublethink that it requires to run this kind of government. For more on doublethink, check out 1984 by George Orwell as well. What these start out to be are good concepts, but over time, and with corruption, they become bad concepts. Almost said a bad word. Can't say that, this is for class. It starts off, for example, number 4, no animal shall sleep in a bed. It becomes, no animal shall sleep in a bed with sheets once the pigs start sleeping in the bed. No animal shall drink alcohol. Becomes, no animal shall drink alcohol to excess once the pigs start drinking alcohol. What you need to understand about the pigs is they're at the top of the hierarchy. It goes pigs, and then other animals. There is no, that's just it. And then you kind of have a weird tier based on your work capability, but let's not get into that. After animalism is set up, a couple of things happen. The tone of this book starts out happy and upbeat, because those darn oppressed animals just overthrew the man. Yeah, I'm excited for that. It's getting dark outside. So the tone is pretty rambunctious, because we feel good for the animals. Then it gets darker around about the time that Napoleon, one pig, gets Snowball, the pig that was his opposition and better represented the people, thrown off the farm by getting him attacked by dogs that Napoleon raised. Then it gets grim. You, as an intelligent reader and human being, begin to see that Napoleon's telling them they're getting more food than they got under the rule of the man, Mr. Jones, when they're not. You see that he's telling them that they're better off in general as far as their quality of life than with Mr. Jones, which they're not. Working less than when they did with Mr. Jones. They're not. Do you see a trend? There's a trend. It's called lying. Lying. As the tone gets progressively worse, you begin to understand that these animals have dug themselves in too deep, because about the time that they understand that they've gotten screwed, it's too late. They're under a new tyrant. This all sounds a little bit familiar. And I'm starting to realize why George Orwell wrote this book, because of the time period. The tone is ever changing, which is something that Orwell does pretty well. 1984, very good tone, very good atmosphere. Please read 1984. It's good. Animal Farm's good too, but 1984 is gooder. I read so much. Now, let's talk about the theme. The theme consists of two things. This being a political novel, the first aspect of the theme is that communism never works. You can see this because the concepts of animalism, and if you forgot what that is, see here, all the concepts sound pretty good. But it's only when an oppressive ruler comes in and flips them that they become bad. And it's almost always going to happen that you're going to have an oppressive ruler. You're going to have somebody that abuses their power. Which brings us on to the theme, aside from politics, which is absolute power corrupts absolutely. Napoleon, Snowball, and Squealer, all three of the pigs that begin to kind of oppress the other animals, all joined with the greatest of intents. They wanted to free their people from the oppressive man, and they wanted good life for everybody. And that's what they had for a little bit. But then it starts going to their head, and they think, man, oh man, I could do whatever I want because I'm smarter than these guys. And once they became smarter, they realized, you know what a good way to rule people is? Iron fist! And so they iron fisted it with dogs. They iron pawed it. In conclusion, don't be a communist. It's not cool. Anyway, that's going to do it for this book chat. If you want to see more book chats, make sure to check out my channel in the description. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and as always, my name is Xeaupe.